Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some Ability Draft Dota in replay fashion. So, this is going to be a fun game. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. This one was so much fun. So there's a few skills that are guaranteed first pick skills. Number 1, permanent invisibility. Number 2, grow. Number 3, alchemist's ultimate chemical rage. Number 4, Sakuchi. Number 5, probably Huskar's passive, the Berserker's Blood. What would be number 6? Trying to just think of rank order, what people would always pick first. So anyway, when situations like this come up where you've got grow and permanent invis, it's like a face-off of titans. You know, you've got the permanent invisibility guy and then the guy who's got grow. Which team wins? Who knows? And then of course there's those games where people don't know how good they are and Team 1 will get both of them or something. So Naga went for permanent invisibility. I get grow on Centaur Warchief, which is awesome. Centaur has some of the highest base strength gain out of any heroes in the game. I think he's second only to Trinket Protector. And he's got a fantastic attack animation. And I just love him as a hero. He's great. So we've got a hooking pudge. Weird, that never happens. We've got aftershock, who we've seen in the past how well that can work with stuff. Blink, pretty good pickup. Liquid fire, this guy's ranged occasionally. Riptide as a first pick is kind of weird, but okay. Fisher is fun, good. Keep her away from enemies because she's pretty weak. Power shot, again, I think a pretty weird first pick. Just my opinion. We've got rot. It's okay, it depends. Blocking it from her is pretty good, but I don't know what he's planning. I don't even remember this game. It was a day or two ago, so I won't remember everything. Okay, rot with flesh heap. It's unusual, but, occasionally these skills work well. It's just... Okay, it's good. Wind... Okay, are you just building Windrunner? Okay, double stun is fun. Hoof Stomp and Riptide. Okay, hard disables are always good. Dragon's Blood, so he's got super laning presence with Liquid Fire harassment and then Dragon Blood to keep him in the lane. That's really bad. Blink with... I don't like that at all. Enchant Totem is very, very strong on ranged heroes, and she's got Blink for positioning, so that's horrible. Blink Strike with Aftershock does trigger the Aftershock. Very, very good. You Blink Strike once to get adjacent to him, and then you can Blink Strike up to 5 more times for a total stun lock of, what would that be? 5 times 1.5, 7.5 seconds. We got Frostbite. That's unfortunate. Now, how in the hell this happened, I don't even know. I got Mirror Image with Grow. Now, let me explain why that's so good. When you have Grow, it lowers your attack speed by a fixed percentage, but it also increases your base damage. Images do damage based on base damage, so Grow makes images do more damage. However, images don't get increased attack speed from anything except for raw attributes. So when you take Grow and you increase their attack speed, reduce their attack speed, they don't actually lose the attack speed. So they get the benefits of Grow without the penalties of Grow. Also, I've got bonus move speed from Grow, which makes the images very fast. Now this thing, I also don't understand how I got Mirror Image with Mana Break and Grow. What are they thinking? This is nuts. Already this is nuts. The only thing that could make this even more nuts would be I don't know, Goblin's Greed or something, but that's not even on the board. Alright, Arcane Aura, so he's going to do that combo a lot. Anchor Smash, 4-second cooldown with Aftershock, pretty sweet. Oh great, now she has 1500 attack range. More like 1000, but still. Even more laning presence, I guess. This is just such a weird build. I don't like Ricky's build at all. More disables. Spell Shield with Flesh Heap, so he's going to be very resistant to Rot and just harass people with Rot, apparently. And he's got Ravage. Cool. Kraken Shell, cool. Stampede. Alright. Again, this doesn't have any synergy really with what you're doing, but okay. Freezing Field. Fits her hero, but... Avalanche. So she's got a stun, super high damage, super high attack range, and mobility. She's very dangerous. And then Crystal Nova, just because probably that was the only other thing that was available. I'm going to take Return. Because now my images do mana burn damage, and if you attack them, they'll do damage returned based on my strength. Now, Grow doesn't give me strength, but Centaur has very high strength in the first place. So I'm basically a Naga on crack. just a Naga Siren on absolute steroids. Because if you think about it, what makes Naga dangerous is that she has mirror image, and she would normally have Gush, or Riptide, sorry. Which, the minus armor reduction that Riptide causes makes the units easier for her images to kill, and then the damage also gets them quite weak, and so she can farm multiple places at once. I already have that, just with having Return. Return and mirror image is just very strong. But on top of that, my images are really, really fast, they do a ton of damage, more than they should, and they have mana break. It's like, what? This is just nuts. This is a stupidly strong build. Let's see, Wind Ranger's already GGing. Just kidding. No, she's coming back, don't worry. She has the shop bug. Happens.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, we're gonna go to player perspective now.
30 seconds to battle.
One thing I'm gonna try to use a little bit more often is you can use some of this stuff. We can see like difference in team net worth, difference in experience earned. You can see the items of every hero. Alright, we don't want to really... Oh god, yep. Yep, fantastic. Oh god, yep. Well, you can't have a good game unless you give up first blood. Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Now I've got to do the walk of shame. Got to walk to the lane for the second time. Damn it. Alright, now we're in the lane. Now, just like a regular Naga, though, I'm kind of in the beginning. I don't do much, you know. I auto-attack. I can't really force people out of the lane. I can't gank. I just kind of need money. Give me all of your gold, please, and I'll get big, is the plan. On top of that, if I go for a Scepter, then the images will also cleave. They cleave for far less damage than the main image does, the main hero, because images have reduced damage dealt. They only do 35%, but they'll still cleave, they'll still do a lot of damage. But more importantly, they have mana break and they have return. So, just a little bit of early game laning here. Well, that's not good. She is stuck in the trees, a very nice hook location. I tried killing the two trees to get her out, but I was too slow.
Here's thy reckoning.
Unfortunately.
Haste.
I'll take all the farm, please. Look at me, there's many of me. Yay! I already hit decently hard, 62 with a Quelling Blade.
Loaded to the gills.
We got mana burn, so we can farm the ranged creeps really easy. So my method of trying to control the lane is going to be to cast Mirror Image on cooldown and try to send the images after people to attack it and do the mana burn. I don't think that's who he meant to hook. That puppy is her Arcana. She has a special item set that makes her fancy. She paid like 30 bucks for it. Only when you're playing that hero, you will get this special... Your character looks different, and there's this stupid little dog that runs around. I hate the dog because it's confusing. It makes you think there's another unit. Like, it looks like a courier, but it's just a stupid, non-clickable dog. I really don't like it when they add stuff like that to the game. Now, that being said, I own the Arcana because of the Dire Tide event, or the Yearbeast event, and I ended up winning it or getting it somehow. I don't remember. Somebody gifted it to me, I think. But I don't like... I turned off the dog. The dog is stupid. Look at that dumb little dog. Kill her and her dog, too. Or something. Stupid dog. Every now and then, it, like, normally it follows her, like, right next to her. But then sometimes it just, like, runs and plays in the trees. And it's cute, sure. But it's like, what the hell? Adding extra sprites to the game. Alright, so we're just waiting. You can see whenever I'm, like, just waiting, I just run in a circle.
I owe you one.
Like a dog. There we go. Get that mana burn in. Mana harass.
'Tis mine.
Anytime you can get images and mana break, it's good. But it's especially good on ranged heroes, because normally images that... Like, if you have images, and you get, say, a diffusal blade and you're a ranged hero, the images will not mana burn. But when you have a skill, mana break, images will always mana burn, whether you're melee or ranged. It makes no difference. So, but it's fine. We have 350 move speed right now. By the time it's all said and done, when we get our bonus move speed from Grow, look at the move speed bonus. It should be added move speed 40, 50, 60. So we'll have a base move speed of like a lot. Obviously we know that we're being... that he's trying to fish for hooks. I knew he'd be here or down here or here. Like, that's just what good punches do. They know where to go. So what are we going to do? We're going to send images down there. I think the key to good image use is that sometimes you got to send them out just one at a time. There's like a game theory type game going on, you know, rock, paper, scissors. Like, is it the real one or is it an image? And you've got to... If you always send images out, then they'll know that they're always images. If you always send yourself out, then there's no point to having mirror image. Like, sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. Sometimes when you split, you run away right away and leave the images to fight. Sometimes you run an image away and they'll chase the image. There I'm scouting a common hook spot with an image just because I knew he'd probably be there, and I'm trying to keep his mana down so that he can't actually hook. Of course, he does have Arcane Aura, so he's got a lot of mana regeneration. It's very hard to keep him out of mana. So we're starting off 6-0. That's pretty bad. Oh god, he's coming for me. Don't worry, it gets exciting soon. Oh god, how'd you hit me with that? Hey, there we go. Nice. Give me all the farm. I want a farm. I need the farm. Oh god, here she is. The terrifying one. What is she, like 17 and 0? No, she's 1 and 0. She's pretty scary. Oh god, I'm dead. Ouch. Oh god, don't kill me with your blinking. God damn it. I think she's still gonna die. Nope. Nope, she's gonna kill everything. She's gonna kill everything. Oh man. I mean, she's got pretty high base damage, and she gets to do it's a 5x crit every 5 seconds. That's a lot. If she gets a crit stick and she does a crit on top of the crit, it's not really a true crit, but it's essentially the same thing as a 5x crit that can also crit because it's actually increasing her base damage. So that's not cool. However, I got Grow, which means that my image is totally ruined. I'm pretty sure that this is the first time that I play with Grow in ability draft for YouTube. When you have Grow on any hero other than Tiny, it messes up your hero model. It's not important enough for them to fix because it's been this way for over a year. Obviously, I knew he'd be in there. That's why those images are down there harassing the crap out of him. But yeah, you just turn into this like weird thing, and depending on your hero, like you might have like really messed up graphics that terrify children and make them cry at night, or you could just be invisible like I am. You can still kind of see some stuff. There's like a little thing moving around, and it's weird. And it's even weirder because when you make images, they look different, and I'm pretty sure from his perspective he can tell the real one because of the fact that Grow messes up. So that's really kind of unfortunate. It does change the meta, you know, like I can't quite mess with them as much because they know if it's me or not. But it's fine. It doesn't matter. We've got such an OP build that it's not going to be a big deal. So from here on out, now it's time to get some farm in. We do 131 damage. Oh god. Yep, there's a ward. There's a ward right there. They knew I was there. Kill everything! Okay, sweet. Yeah, money, experience. Good. Kill more. Thank you, Tide. Saving me. That was BS. I think he actually just got... I think he got power-shotted. His actual teleportation still happened, but I think he was still affected by power shot. Yeah, look at that. He's actually stunned. But down here. Wow. That is crazy. Alright, So, what do you think I'm going for? Since I am a Naga. I'm a Naga. I'm going for a Radiance, obviously. I'm gonna go standard Naga build. Normally, whenever you get Grow, you want to rush a Scepter, but we're playing as a Naga. Look at how horrifying my image is. I look hideous. I'm just this monstrosity. Look at me.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now something else that's fun is that if we get a Scepter, the images will still get the bonus 75% damage versus buildings.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The axe is just kind of floating off to the side. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get my farm on. So far, she's kicking butt. She's got 460 gold per minute. I've got 372. It's not very good. Of course, our Crystal Maiden's clocking in at barely anything. Keep in mind, you get 2 gold per second, roughly. So if you make at least, you should make at least 120. You know, I don't think you can possibly make less than that.
Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant structures are fortified.
Hey, what's up? I'm a Centaur.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
This is my farm. Oh, you want to fight? Come at me. Missing last hits like a boss. Nice job, Arumba. Missing last hits. It's you know, normally when you're playing, you feel like you're doing a good job, but then when you watch the replay, you realize how many last hits you missed. So she's 8-1 now. That's not good. One thing I like about Return is that Return damages towers. If a tower attacks you, since it's physical damage, the tower does take damage. Even if it's an image. So if my images attack the tower and the tower attacks the images do damage to the tower. It's pretty solid. I can just throw images at towers and the towers will die.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Either because the images themselves are doing damage, or just because the return damage will kill him eventually. Nice last hit there, Arumba. Wasting money, that's probably a couple hundred ducats I should have.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, we've got the relic.
Is under attack.
I am purposefully like ignoring a lot of the team fight right now because I'm playing a Naga. I'm a Naga. My job is to farm and get a Radiance and kill everything. Okay, we got the relic.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So the relic doesn't do too much because we have really slow attack speed, and the 60 bonus damage is nice, but you know, we probably would have had a higher damage increase just by picking up like Gloves of Haste or something, but you'll see. You'll see. We're about to match her gold per minute. Let's just get out of here. Never mind.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let's just get ganked. That was me pinging that yes, there is most definitely a ward there. They keep ganking me over here. Damn it. Speed up. Whoa! Slow down. Hey, you're dead. She's gonna kill you. She's 9-2 now. The permanent invisible Naga hasn't really been a big deal. So not only does she have huge range, but she's also gonna have cleave when she gets to, well, she's already got it, but she'll have cleave slow with the crit. She is absolutely terrifying. But I'm a Naga. And if there's one thing a Naga can do that no other hero can do is farm faster than anything on the planet and win. Just because she's a Naga. And I'm a Naga. But I'm a better Naga. I'm a bigger, better Naga. This is a totally balanced and fair build. They should just make Centaur this way. This should just be his hero. There's nothing wrong with having Grow. Mana Break. I might die. Yep. Damn it. It's fine. We got reliable gold for being part of team fight, getting kills in. Oh god, no, don't let her escape. Damn it. Naga's still there, obviously. She's going around with her her stun, Dragon Tail, and Smokescreen, and just being a pest. She didn't pick actual nukes. She just picked disables, which is not how you play with permanent invisibility. The next video that I'm going to record actually is me playing with permanent invisibility, and I'll show you how you do it the right way, because she sucks. That's not how you do it. You pick nukes. You don't pick just disables. Disables are okay, but you need nukes. You need damage. If you can't get solo kills, then you have to roam, and if you are always roaming, you never get any experience, and then your nukes don't do anything, and no, it's just wrong. She's just wrong. She picked wrong. Okay, the ward's gone because the creeps respawned. Look at how well we're killing things. About a 17-minute radiance is not bad. It could have been way faster if I hadn't died, what, 4 times?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That being said, if I cast Conjure Mirror Image and there's, you know, you don't want to be near that. It's going to hit you pretty hard. Radiance is done and on the way. What's the second item you get when you play as a Naga? Boots of Travel. Why? Because you need to go where the farm is. The third item that you buy is a Manta, because even though you have images, you want more images. And when you have more images, you can push in multiple lanes, and you can alternate their cooldowns, so you always have images somewhere, and they never know where you really are. Or, if you play it really well, you can be pushing all 3 lanes at once. Which is something I'm going to start to do very heavily. Watch the images on the minimap. Right now, I'm just, you know, we got to push down this tower. I'm trying to push down the tower. But soon, once we get a little bit more farm in, we're going to start pushing all 3 lanes.
You weren't so damn dead, I'd shoot you again.
Which is where a lot of our money comes from. Kill her! Damn it! Stupid dragon. She's still getting kills. 225 auto attack. Ouch. 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 Holy crap. That was painful. So she did dragon form and just did a lot of damage. She's kicking my butt right now. Her build is very strong. 429 to her 550 gold per minute.
Dire's top tower.
Let's speed up till we're alive.
Radiant structures are fortified.
We're still working on trying to finish off the Boots of Travel. And this is the point in the game where like the team was like, hey, we need to push. And I'm saying, no, we don't. We need to spread out, don't die, and let me play Naga. I am Naga. And they actually did listen, and it didn't take long for things... Well, it will not take long for things to turn around. I'm sorry about the spoilers, but if you didn't think that I was going to do well with this build, then you're crazy. Okay, notice the spread. We've got an image down here, we've got an image over here. That's pretty far. We're only at 400 move speed, we don't even have Boots of Travel yet. But with Boots of Travel and a Manta, we're going to be almost maxed move speed, which means our images have even more mobility than a Naga would, which is insane. Again, still sending 2 down the top lane, 1 into the jungle, and then I'm going into the jungle. Our gold per minute is about to skyrocket. We're going to catch up to her in no time at all. Got our travels done. We're on the way.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
WTF. 14-3. She's 14-3, I'm 4-5. Alright, I will go for that tower. Yes, please.
Radiant's top tower is under
My money.
attack.
Yes, money, money. Now we're going for a Manta. Just right-click on the tower, let the tower attack, and, you know, take return damage. It's always good.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We could push, but pushing isn't going to give us the money that I want, so we're gonna go into the jungle. Look at that, we
Radiant's
almost
middle
have our
tower is
Yasha.
under attack.
Gold per minute, suddenly 490.
Radiant's
Uh-oh.
bottom tower is under
Uh-oh.
attack.
I'd love to see a gold per minute graph. That'd be nice. We have this one that shows the difference in net worth. All of a sudden it's starting to swing in our favor. But there is no like gold per minute graph that I know of. We're about to match her. Alright, so we've got our Yasha. Look at our move speed. 495. Just all the time. So we send a couple of them down that way, one into the jungle, two into the jungle, one down this lane here. Meanwhile, I go mid. So even though there's a team fight happening up here, we're pushing the jungle. This one's actually coming into the mid lane. This one's pushing the bottom lane. And if possible, you know, we'll try to get a kill or two. But I don't actually have that much farm yet. She is still terrifying. She's got her chrysalis. We don't want to mess with that. I'll take that kill though. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to fight you. I don't think I want to fight you. Let's just leave. Neither of us want to fight each other. We both know we've played enough ability draft Dota. Oh god. Oh my god. That hurts so much. What just happened? How did I just get a kill? I gotta see this. I don't remember this one. So I was just like, oh god, run away. Look at this. God, she hits hard. She took me almost to dead in no time at all. But we have more farm than she does already. Well, maybe not. She's still 20 gold per minute ahead. But if you look at the net worth, it's now on our side. Feels like the music turned off again. I hate when that happens. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we send ourselves into the jungle, one to the top lane, one to the middle lane, one all the way into the bottom lane. Normally, you wouldn't be able to get them that far, but with our 495 move speed, we can actually get them all the way there. Now my team is going to start to stagnate, because they're not going to get any farm at all, because I'm going to push every single lane. Now my team got a little bit mad at me about that. They're like, why did you steal that from her? My answer was, I'm a Naga.
Invisibility?
I'm a Naga. I need all the farm. Give me all of the farm. She brought the sentry ward. She placed it down. Normally you get 50 gold, which kind of offsets the cost of buying the sentries. Generally speaking, sentries are a support's role, and the support will deward, and they kind of don't get any money, as evidenced by her 192 gold per minute. But I'm the Centaur. I'm the carry. I need the money. Sorry. It's a Manta style. So now, we can send 3 images, 1 down each lane, and then when we use the Manta style, we go 2 down one lane, 2 down each lane, and then we go into the 3rd lane. And then we teleport between different sides, so they never really know exactly where the images are being spawned from. They just keep seeing the damn centaurs everywhere, and they don't know how to fight it. Like, from their perspective, this is... I hate it. I hate playing against a good Naga, because it's almost impossible to push or get farm, because there's just always a freaking Naga in like every single lane. It's kind of similar to playing against a good Meepo. Like a good Meepo is everywhere. They're in every lane. See, I'm sending images down the top lane, and then I teleport bottom, and down here, as soon as we clear the wave, we're gonna split and spread out, and now they don't know where I am. I could still be top, because that's where images recently came from. I might be bottom. I'm usually going to be in a very safe position. I'm not going to get too aggressive. 4th item we're going to go for is a heart. That's just standard Naga. Now even though they are winning 30 to 22, and they have 3 of us dead, watch how far they can push. They're probably going to take the T2 mid. But I'm cutting the wave here. I'm not going to let them continue this push. They will not get into T3. Maybe they'll get there, but they're not going to succeed. This time we actually have to send all the images to fight them. But yeah, they're not going to make it. There's no support wave. I killed the support wave, or pushed it back far enough that it can't happen. What I'm doing right now is shift queuing. You can actually see my mouse. You grab an image, for me it's R, I think for most players it's A, but R for attack. So you attack, right click, holding down shift, right click.
Double damage.
R click, R click, R click. You give them a path to move, and then occasionally, sometimes you need to take an image and you just need to shift right click so that they're forced to do a move order. Because if you just blanket, just say, hey, I want this image to attack towards that tower, then they'll get distracted by anything. Creeps, or jungle units, or they'll get distracted by heroes, they'll chase them. Like, sometimes you have to force them to go here first, and then push. And that's how you push into these lanes in each spot. So we're up to 625 now. Let's go ahead and speed the game up a little bit, because it's just a little bit of farming here. And keep in mind, though, the fact that we're making more gold per minute now than she is, this is for the total game. The game's 29 minutes long. I've surpassed her. That means my actual gold per minute is probably like 1,000 or 1,200 at the moment, just to bring up the average from the beginning of the game, where it was quite low. Oh, hi. I'll two-hit you down to half health. We get one in the jungle, one in the lane, one is right-clicked up to here and then goes that way. They're everywhere. She's still very good at killing my images, which is one of the reasons why we need this heart.
Gold for me. My choppers are faster than ever.
There we can see we've got one in each lane.
Radiant's middle tower
That one is
attack.
pushing that tower.
Radiant's middle tower
Okay,
is under attack.
they are either trying to rush or trying to prevent us from rushing.
Tower is under attack.
She is hiding up there. That's quite clever. I'm pinging saying, she's up there! Kill her! And she ran away. Never attack Roshan with images because they will just instantly die. We already have the recipe in inventory, so we can just go pick up our heart. Okay, next item is going to be, I think, yeah, it's going to be, we're actually going to go for Scepter. Now, if you were playing as a Naga, you wouldn't do that. You'd probably go for a Butterfly. We're going to go for the Scepter, though, to get the Cleave from Grow, and the bonus 75% damage to buildings. So it'll probably do more for us than having anything else. We sent one to the bottom lane, two to the center lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now, I should probably not even watch my perspective, because my perspective's never really in the team fight. Let's go back 10 seconds and just go watch it briefly from their perspective. Look at that tower taking damage. Well, it's not taking damage right now, but still. He's down to half health from 2 images. I love that. I love pushing with images. Being just a general jerk. Feeling like about that time to switch lanes and get some creeps, or get some images down there. Let's watch from her perspective. She's just gonna come and kill it. But she had to run away from it because she didn't know. Is it the real one? Could be. Maybe. Look at her teleporting. Where is he? I just killed Pudge. What the hell? I just killed Pudge. I wasn't even... Oh god, run away! It's images! Centaur apparitions of death! Oh, that's fun. And we still don't even have our scepter yet.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Still, we have double damage rune right now, doing like 700 damage a hit. That's pretty good. I assumed that I could make 300 or 400 gold just by sending images out.
Radiant's
Got her scepter.
tower has fallen.
So again, she's like,
Radiant's
okay,
bottom tower is under attack.
this is her perspective. Looking around, like, where do I blink?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's
There,
middle
okay, so they
tower
got
is under
wards or
attack.
something. They can see pretty far. Her build would have been a lot of fun to play with as well. Meanwhile, I'm in the jungle, sending these things down every lane.
Radiant's
I've
middle
just
tower
destroyed a
has fallen.
tower somewhere. Next up, we are going to get a butterfly.
Radiant's top tower is
I
under
think I just
attack.
one hit that creep wave. We're up to 760 gold per minute now. A lot of Naga players will just right-click on the tower and just send them into the tower. But the key is, if you want to really get a lot of gold per minute and really put a lot of pressure on the enemy, it's really more about killing the creeps. Because if they have no creeps, they can't push. And, you know, I could have that thing attacking the tower, but it killing the creeps makes me money.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower
Pushing
has fallen.
2 lanes, nearly 3 at once, and we're in the jungle. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, I will say at this point, like, my team was like, hey, are you ever going to push? My answer to them was no. No. I'm never going to. This is too much fun. I like this build too much. I just want to farm.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
I want to be
attack.
6-slotted.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
I must have my butterfly. And this is part of the problem, though. The team starts to stagnate because I'm pushing back every single lane. They have no experience. What's her WTF about? What the WTF? Like, I think she says it like right about now. Like, that was half my health
Visibility.
to kill an image.
Are under attack.
What the hell kind of crap is that? Oh, that's fun. So we're getting prepared to exchange the Radiance for a Daedalus. Because the Radiance is about getting the farm in. Once you have the farm, you don't need the Radiance anymore. Then you want push. And the crit stick will allow you to do a lot more damage. And crit does work on images, even though they don't get the bonus damage. They do get the critical strike chance. So 20% of the time they will do 25% of the time actually they'll do 240% damage, which is very, very strong. Even if half of the item is kind of wasted on images. It's better than a Radiance, which they get no bonus from the damage. All they're doing is the burn damage. And again, we don't need the farm anymore. We just need to kill the actual bases. Push, push, push. I could play Naga, like, every game. I love Naga. It's a fun farm hero. Notice how we could have sent all 3 there, but you gotta send one right to about here. Don't put it near the tower, because the tower will kill it. Put it right here so that it intercepts the creep wave.
Bottom tower is under attack.
They're trying so hard just to fight off the image, and the tower still falls. All 3 towers are down now. Alright. Time to push.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
It's possible that we could have pushed earlier, but I just like farming a lot. It's fun.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Alright, we'll watch from Purple's perspective, since she's the game winner. Look at it's apparitions. It's horrible, misfigured centaurs. Blah! Blah! Get him. I think that's actually the real one. It is, yeah. Look at that damage. That's normal. Any hero with Grow and a Scepter is going to do that much damage to a tower. It's nuts. I'm not just a tower, any building.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
At the end of the day, we're at 840 gold per minute. And despite her early game advantage and being 20-3, you just can't push against a grown-up Centaur with mana break and mirror image Naga. It's just too good. It's just too good.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Triple kill.
Difference in team net worth. Look at that. It's just like, oh, you started farming as a Naga. Great. That's just rude.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
But fun. We have a Daedalus. Or we could easily switch to a Daedalus, but it looks like we don't even need it. And he says, "Good job, Centaur." And my team's like, "What?" Like, we fought you guys the whole game. He just farmed. But that's the job of a... Oh, look at that. She's like Chinese or something. Probably saying something about, I should have won. I don't know. Whew. Man, I love farm builds. They're so much fun. Well, yeah. So there we go. We had pretty good gold per minute. We ended up at 941. That's pretty high. So cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.